Hello friends, welcome to my channel Nihira Techiees, and this is our reactjs material UI tutorial. And part of this video, I am going to explain material UI checkbox component. It covers below topics. The first one is we can implement the basic checkbox with some default properties. And the second thing is we can change the color and size, and also from the material UI we have some default color and size option, and similarly if you want to provide some custom color and size, that also possible, so that we can do. And the next thing is we can include the label for our checkbox, and also we can change the position of the particular label. Okay, and then instead of the direct checkbox we can use as the icons like a favorite or a rating. So we have some examples. Okay, so once I'm started the implementation, you will get some more idea. And finally, we have to assign the values to our checkboxes. Similarly, we have to get the values from our checkbox component. Okay. Now let me go to my application. We can start the implementation one by one. First, I'm going to create one component, just a JS file using stateless functional component option. We are creating our component. So our component is ready. Let me include in this routing side. We can provide check. Okay. So similarly, our component name is component checkbox. So let me save this one. And then in our menu header, we can include this checkbox also. Okay. So again, let me go back to our component. So let me go to the browser. We can click this checkbox link. Okay, it's coming. So first, I'm going to include one basic checkbox control. It is belongs to our MUI/material. Okay. See, it is imported top of that. See, we have the default checkbox. Okay. So next, I'm going to include one more checkbox. So with the property of defaultly checked. See, it is checked. Okay. And similarly, we can include our third checkbox. Here, I'm going to include, this is the disabled one. Okay. So these are the basic checkboxes. Okay. And the next thing is I'm going to change the color of this checkbox. Okay. So we can copy all the items. Okay. So let me remove the last one. We can include this default checked option for this one also. See, so default color is blue only. So what I'm going to do, for the second one, we can provide primary. So primary and default both are same only. So what we can include, secondary. See, the color is changed. So similarly, I'm going to include success and error. See now. So these are the default color options provided by Material UI. Okay. So now I am going to include one custom color. So we can copy the same thing and let me remove this one. We can include this SX option. So here I'm going to use this color. So the value I'm going to use pink. Okay. Pink from this material colors. So let me import it. See, and some providing some range. Like I'm providing 800. Okay. Okay. Defaultly it is checked. So let me see. Initially it is not checked. You can see this border as the pink color. Okay. So once I'm checked, so it is changed into default. So then we have to include one more style here and one class name required. So we can inspect and get it the class here. This MUI checked. Okay. And here we can assign the value. Again the same color and ping. Let me provide 600. See now it is changed. So let me refresh the screen once again. So initially it should be like this. Once I'm clicked, it is changed. So instead of the ping, if I want to provide some other color also, it is possible. So here I'm going to use the yellow color. So while typing itself, I can get all the information. Okay, see. So in this yellow color and inside that what code I have to supposed to use. It's showing like this. Okay. So if I want to use the last one, A700. First I choose to this one. So inside that I'm going to use the code value. Okay. See A100, A200 and A700. See the response now. See it is changed into yellow color. So similarly, if I want to provide green, see it is changed into green color. And if you want to provide the light color, then see the light color up to 900 we can directly provide. See it is somewhat fine. So anyway, we can provide one different color. So let me provide orange. Okay, this is fine. So similarly, we can change the size of this checkbox. So we can copy all the items and size. Okay, for the size, I'm going to include size. So it's having two value, one is small and another one is the medium. So already we having this medium only. Okay, so let me change this into small. See the second one, it is changed into small. So we can remove the first one and the other two also. So this is the small, and similarly I can include medium also. So even if you are not also hitting any value also, it is considered as the medium. See the second one is the medium, and the final one we can apply some custom size. Okay, so the procedure is same only. And next in our SX property we can remove this color. Okay, And also instead of this MUI checked, we have one more property. So let me inspect and get the information. So here this MUI SVG icon root. Okay, I'm going to use this class here, and the property instead of this color we can include font size. Okay, so let me provide 40. So let me format this page, and we have to include one space here. So let me save this one. See now, so the size is increased. Okay, so in case if I'm providing 60, it's too big. Okay, so similarly we can customize our size also. Okay, this is fine. Next I'm going to explain how to include the icon based checkbox. Okay, so we can copy all the items. So it is icon. Okay, and we can remove this one. I'm having only one checkbox. So here first let me include this icon, and inside that we have to include the icon value. So we can include this favorite one. So let me include this favorite border. So see, we are able to see our favorite icon. So once I'm clicked, I'm able to see the default checkbox only. But the thing is, when I'm checking also, I have to use as the icon only. So in this case, we have to include one more property, checked icon. Okay. So here I'm going to use this favorite. So all are belongs to the icons only. If you noted in the top of that, all are imported from icons material. Okay. So let me save this one. See, now it is checked. So color, if I'm providing error. So similarly, I'm going to include one more icon, bookmark border. After it is checked, we can harvest the bookmark. For both the controls, let me include this default checked also. Okay. See now. So similarly, we can include the different types of icons. So now let me move on how to get and how to assign the values for these checkboxes. So we can use the same checkbox only. I'm going to use this on change event. So this is my function name. And here first we can define our function. Our function is ready. And similarly, I'm going to declare one useState variable. So the default value I'm going to provide true only. Okay. Next we can use this variable in our checkbox control. So the default value only it's there. Now if I'm trying to click this one, nothing is changed. So then we have to complete this function also. So using this check change event, event.target checked. So now if I'm trying to click this one, see it is unchecked and checked. So if you want to get the values in this alert also, we can get. So let me include in this console. Okay, they checked and default I checked, both the props are there. So that's what we are getting this error. So let me remove this one. So now we don't have any console error also. Okay, so when I'm clicking this one, see it is true. So in this way we can get and also we can assign the values. So let me close this one. So now we are able to get and also assign the values to our checkboxes. The next thing is I'm going to include the label for our checkboxes. Okay, so we can take the same items and let me remove these things. Okay, we can take the previous two. So I'm going to include one more tag, form control label. So in this form control label, having this control, so inside the control we can move our checkbox control. Okay, we can remove all other properties, and after the control we can include the label also. Primary, see the response. So similarly I'm going to include one more control, required. In this form control also we can mention this is the required. So the text is coming and also we are able to see the star. Okay, and using this form control label we can disable the control also. Disabled. So in this label side I have to provide as the disabled. Okay, so next let me tell you how to change the position of this label. So we can take the first one. Okay, so the property name is label placement. So the values are bottom, end, start and stop. So let me provide end. So the default value also end. That's what we are unable to see any difference. So we can provide start. See, so the primary coming in the start. And similarly, if I'm providing top, see, it is moved to top. And the same way, if you want to move to the bottom also, we can achieve it. See, it will change. Yeah. So anyway, let me have as the default one. And this is the way we can include the label and change the positions. And it is having one more property, that is interminate. So that I am going to include the first text box. See the response now. See. So instead of the tick, we have like this. The use of this property is, in this real-time scenario, you may have some parent checkbox and below that we have some child checkboxes. Okay. So if you are checked all the checkboxes, so the parent also should be checked. In some cases, some of the child items are checked and some of the items are not checked. That means it is the intermediate stage because not completely checked or not completely unchecked. So in this case, we can use this property. So anyway, once we're developing some real-time scenarios, I will include this property also. Okay. So now we are in the end of the video. Still, if you have any doubts or clarification, please post in the comment box. And also, please don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you. Thanks for watching.